Hi everybody, welcome to my kitchen. My name is Shalene and I'm going to be making some sourdough waffles today. They are so easy and so delicious, you have to try them. All you have to have is a sourdough starter. You can get that from a friend, you can make your own, but these waffles are perfect for a beginner. There's no real skill involved, it just takes a little bit of time, but these waffles are going to be your new favorite healthy 100% whole wheat waffle. So the night before you want to make the waffles, you're going to take 2 cups of water. So here's our sourdough starter from earlier. Like I said, she hadn't been fed in a while, but you can see we definitely got some bubbles in there. So probably not strong enough to make bread, definitely strong enough to make these waffles. So this calls for a cup of sourdough starter. This can be refrigerated starter. This can be discard. This does not have to be an active starter for this. So first got 1 cup going in. Get out my dough whisk here. You really want to get that mixed up really well. Now what we're going to do, we're going to add our 2 cups of whole wheat flour. These are an all whole wheat flour waffle. And oh my goodness, they are so delicious, guys. There's 1 cup. There's 2 cups right there. Now this is all you have to do for tonight, okay? You do not have to do anything else, but just put this mixture together. Just gonna stir this all together. It's gonna look just like pancake mix. We're gonna add some things tomorrow morning to it that make it light and fluffy and so yummy. Really just trying to get everything mixed together. And then we're just gonna put a lid on it. We're just gonna set it over here until in the morning. All right, I'll see you guys later. Okay guys, so we're going to, it's the next morning. This is our waffles. We're going to whisk eggs and butter in the bowl, it says. So, we're at 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm gonna melt that. The butter's pretty hot, so I'm gonna go ahead and just, here's my mixture, guys. Look how bubbly that is. That's what you want. Shows you got a good active starter. And now we are going to whisk this butter in here. Glad I made that choice because we didn't have scrambled eggs if not. So that's that. And I'm going to go ahead and whisk up these eggs. Doesn't say that they have to be anything more than just frothy, so we're going to do that. Then, now it says we're going to add honey and salt. So I'm just going to eyeball this. It says a tablespoon of honey. And then it says a teaspoon teaspoon of salt, and we're gonna mix this in first. I'll show you why. When you add the baking soda, it fizzes up really good, and that's how you get a light, airy waffle. Anything with sourdough. I don't know if it happens with all different doughs, but anything with sourdough, if you add baking soda to it, it goes crazy. Okay guys, so it says 1 teaspoon of baking soda. I have this that I leave in here. If you guys don't leave your things in there, you should. That's a little clumpy. So this is a 1/4 teaspoon. Yes, I can get more if I want to, a bigger one, but I'm just gonna do 4 of this. Okay. See these big kind of like bubbles. See that? How it's real jiggly. That's exactly what you want. So I've got my waffle iron here. I love this thing, guys. I'm going to just spray it with my little spritzer. And then I'm going to take about 1/2 cup. We'll see if the first one's a flop. Sometimes, as you know, the first one's a flop. Stay tuned for a future video. This is going to be our English muffins today. Okay guys, I can smell that it smells like the waffle. Ooh, see? It's like that's a really good waffle. So yummy. I only spray it every few times. But, and everyone else, everything's made a waffle, right? You just keep making waffles. They freeze really, really well. So yummy, guys. You can't see, but my puppy loves sourdough. And if I give her the chance, she will jump up there and eat them all. So yummy. Once you get that first one done, it's really goes pretty fast. If you guys are in the market for a new, it's called a Chefman. I got it for Christmas, but I love this flip waffle maker. So cute little story. Anytime we go to out of town, we always stay in the hotels, and they've got those little waffle makers, and that was the funnest thing for me and my little baby boy to do together, was make those waffles. So we decided we needed to recreate that and have one at home. So I got one for Christmas a couple years ago, and I love it. Okay, time to spray it in. This makes a lot of waffles, guys. You maybe could cut it in half, but I would just make them all and freeze them. They're so delicious. Look at that, guys. All those delicious waffles ready to go. Either eat now. If you want to eat them now, they're crispy. But if you want to wait for a little while, they don't take long and they kind of soften up. So if you're worried about them being too crispy, but if you want them crispy, you can always put them back in the thing for a minute and they'll crisp right back up. But okay guys, here's breakfast. Look at this delicious waffle. It is sugar-free. It is made with 100% whole wheat flour, and it is a very delicious waffle. If you guys have not had a sourdough waffle, there's just that flavor of sourdough is so So yummy. You have to try these. It was super simple. I'll link the recipe below. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you later. Bye.